Alright guys, here we are today with some Fanatic Inferno. Not a lot to say about the deck. There's a few ways to build Inferno decks, but the traditional ones are this, which is the Victor Inferno deck, or this, which is the Fanatic Inferno deck. There's also the Alicia Inferno deck, which is this.
Scorpion tank ready to strike.
Yeah, they all kind of play pretty similarly, to be honest with you. They're all just about the... Well, actually, the Alicia deck plays way different. That's not true at all. They don't play similarly at all. The Alicia deck is very different. There's also like an old school one that's like this.
Sting in the tail.
Way back in the day, people used to play something like this as their Inferno deck. Or potentially this, although Bikes was so much better than Buggy for a really long time. So the Buggy wasn't really an option. So yeah, this was like the old school Inferno deck. It was like the OG Inferno deck, back when tanks were like completely insane and you had to play them in all decks. Anyway, today we are playing Fanatic Inferno. So we're going to be double boosting some Infernos, and I'm going to be zooming them across the map. It'll be great.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, so we open as a standard in Fanatic deck. We're going to go wheels. We're going to switch into Fanatics. I'm actually going to double halve Inferno a couple of games as well, so I can show that off, because that is a viable strategy, where you just make so many Infernos your opponent can't win. Generally, you want to identify what your opponent has before you do this. Like, you don't want to be double halve Infernoing against things that will beat you. And I know that's like a very straightforward thing to say, but stuff like Phantoms. If your opponent has a Phantom, it's not necessarily a good idea to double halve. However, if they're double halve and they have a Phantom, you sometimes have to double halve because there's a weird thing where the matchup turns into a Phantom mirror and they're so expensive that the person with more money just wins that Phantom mirror, like, almost all the time. So anyway, there's quite a lot of nuance to Inferno decks, actually. They're pretty interesting, I think. They're kind of like mid-range decks. They're like as close as you can get to tech without being tech, because they're playing the most expensive units without playing tech units. But yeah, they are very interesting, I think, and there's a lot of room for good plays with an Inferno deck as well. Okay, so we're going to take first missile here. The fact he has the Venom makes me not want to go double halve, because if he has this many air units, I don't think I can rely on Inferno spam to win. You want to play the double halve Inferno spam game when your opponent has mostly ground units, and you can win the game by making only Infernos. Like, that's where you want to be. If you can win the game by making pretty much only Infernos, because most of their units are ground-based, then that's when double halve Inferno spam is really good. Because then you just like trade 100 for 40, but you don't care because you have 2 Harvesters. Or like 100 for 80 where you kill like 2 Pitbulls and then lose your Inferno. But it doesn't matter because you have 2 Harvesters, so being down 20 on the exchange is perfectly fine. Yeah, this guy has Phantom as I expected. So I really don't want to play double halve Inferno against a Phantom player. I really need some Popcat here. That would be ideal. Not sure what that was all about. Yeah, okay, apparently we just won. Didn't get to play the Inferno as much, but he did have Phantom that kind of ruins the Inferno plan. Didn't get to boost either, but we talked a bunch about Inferno decks, which was nice. Your points get added automatically for subscriptions. Or they should. I don't know if just an actual subscription will give you any points. If you knew your point count before subscribing, you can check after and see, but yeah. Bad TMPR. What do we think TMPR stands for? Temper. Yeah, that's probably what it is. That makes sense. Alright, so it's bad temper. Yeah, okay. Alright, chat. You're so smart. I get it. With your anagram word play. Yeah, bad temper makes a lot of sense. I can see that. Alright, so he's got 2 lasers. We're obviously going to want to bring the Fanatics out. Farquaad says Trumpeter. I think I like that more, honestly. I like bad Trumpeter more than bad temper. Alright, from now on you are bad Trumpeter, my dude. Okay, so we're going to get first missile pretty quickly, then we're going to go for some Infernos. Oh, I was going to base kill some people, but I got distracted in the last game and forgot that I was going to do that. Yeah, I want to base kill some people with my Infernos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here with the Inferno towards his base, and I'm going to shoot it. That's kind of how you base kill. It's not complicated procedure, but you know, it gets the job done. Alright, so we get double boosted Inferno. Look at this bad boy move. Look how fast he is! It's insane! Yeah, double boosted Inferno unloaded is one of the fastest units in the game. Alright, we're gonna fan him to protect from old Bancherino. Look how low his base is. All I've done is bomb it twice and he's dead. And like this Inferno shows up because he's double half, he doesn't have good map control. The Inferno shows up, bombs his base, gets a double boost, and bombs the base again, and that's it. Game's over. GG.
TMPR stands for Tech Makes Penis Rise.
Thanks for that, Dan. Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Trinox. Trinox.
Harvester ready.
So the Fanatic version is a little bit more expensive in the early game, I'd say, because we have like we have to spend 30 to switch. Like the other deck goes rifle opening into lasers, it's super cheap. It's like the cheapest thing you can do. So this deck does make the Inferno a little bit slower than the other one. I'm kind of hoping we get like a slightly competitive game instead of just like, no offense to my opponents, but mono triple tech people. Just, you know, if I could get some games instead of just mono triple tech. I'm gonna go laser here. I was considering just going straight to Inferno, but I think that's wrong. So I am gonna make a laser. The thing is, you can do this, right? Watch this. So you send a laser in. This tanks the laser, or the laser tanks the MLRS. You can fire before it reloads and get out. So it fires again. You can go in and fire again with the bikes and then retreat. And you can do this consistently. I don't know if you can go enough to actually reach the MLRS. No, you can't. You can get a shot on the MLRS, but you can't kill it. So he actually went for the Slingshot before I even had an air unit. So that just goes to show you how crazy these Fortress players are. Alright, we're gonna boost it, we're gonna bomb this, we're gonna send in the lasers. We're gonna get some more lasers. He's gonna have to make another Shatterer here. But by the time it arrives, the Inferno will be reloaded, so... This is kind of a big part of why Fortress decks are trash. Like, what's happening here is a huge part of why Fortress decks are just trash. He's gonna have to Slingshot, because I have this Inferno. He doesn't even Slingshot, I'll just boost this and kill the Shatterer again. Even if he makes Slingshots, chat, this is a great example of when I can go double halve, actually. Because if I trade Infernos for like a couple of units each time, but I have double Harvester, then I can easily afford to keep doing that. So this is a really good example of when you can go double halve. And this is also a really good example of why Shatterer is why Slingshot is a terrible unit. Because he has this Slingshot. This is a tier 2 anti-air unit, right? This is supposed to cover all his anti-air needs. And what happens? Can't even beat Infernos with it. Look at this. Well, he's about to get punked again. Boom. See you later, mate. Like, that's your anti-air unit, and you're getting shreked by air. That's a sad day. You're not happy if you're getting shreked by air with your anti-air unit, right? You can't possibly be happy about that. So yeah, Slingshot, trash unit. Absolutely hate it. Wish they would remove it from the game. I think the game would be way better if they just like deleted Slingshot completely. I'm not gonna waste my bomb on your dogs. Oh, actually, maybe I am. Because my Inferno's almost dead. But look! Like, these guys, he makes so many anti-air units, and he dies to air. Like, that's so sad. Yeah, anyway, Slingshot's a trash unit, and I hate it. But then, there are some matchups where, like, my air units would not be something that can kill a Slingshot, right? Where I have, like, laser drones and Venom, or something, or Venom and Catship, or whatever. And then the Slingshot is, like, completely denies my air. So it goes from, it's either completely unplayable, or completely broken, and there's nothing in between. It's never just fine. Such a stupid unit.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Molotov. Molotov.
Harvester ready.
What are we doing, Molotov? What's the play? Half? Oh, he's going up there with it. I like it. Big fan. Now, if this guy is playing... A lot of the time when you open wheels, you're playing Fanatics, as we are clearly here. If he is playing Fanatics, Fanatic decks can be very weak to double halve Infernos. So I might double halve if he is playing a Fanatic deck. Okay, so he doesn't want to go for a second fight. Oh, there it is. Weird. Weird game. I'm anticipating laser or mutant, some kind of infantry next. Or is he gonna let me have the missile? That's not a good play, dude. You have to do something. Okay, we're just gonna win the missile. I'm okay with it. Feels good, man. Now what? I'm gonna go second half and try Inferno spamming. There's the mutant. That's way later than I expected. Alright, we'll back up. We'll see how much money we have. Not enough for an Inferno, so we'll get this Fanatic out. He might think this is my first half as well, because it's the first time he's had vision of the area. So even if he might still not know that I'm double half. Now he knows, because they can see this harvester over here. But until then, he might not have known I was double half. Alright, so the Inferno. Let's move the fights out of the way. Now, hopefully, he doesn't have a Phantom. That's what we're hoping for. No Phantom. We're gonna go back here and get boosted. Oh, didn't even get boosted. Banshee, that one doesn't matter. That one's garbage. So we're gonna do this. Boost this. I'm gonna walk these into the fire to get another boost. Oh, the game's already over. Feels bad, man. Zoom! Look how fast it is, though. Real fast.
Mission accomplished. Three, two, one. New objective available.
Those are the kind of questions that we can ask but never get the answer to because we don't know. We don't have access to anyone who coded it anymore. Alright, Arson. Now, do you think he's Arson like fire, or do you think he's like AR, son? Like, I got my AR, son. Wouldn't Joe know? I actually don't know if he would, because that's not like... He was network. He was lead network. That wasn't really his, that wasn't really his wheelhouse. He might know. You're more likely to get that kind of information from, like, Nivmet or Casterial. Alright, so opponents opened laser drones and venom. This guy definitely has phantom, so there's 0% chance I'm gonna... There's 0% chance of me going double halve against this dude. Because there's like no way he doesn't have phantom. That's super annoying. Just got pop capped. Just got pop capped on the wheels. Couldn't make any more bites or lasers. Wow, obelisk. That is an odd choice. It's the classic Nod experience, just being terrible versus air units. One of these days, Nod's gonna get like a really good cheap anti-air unit and not lose to like 30 cost units. But today is not that day. Oh, that obelisk is still here. There's no way it gets a shot, right? I mean, I'm gonna have to go Phantom because, like, it's just so frustrating trying to fight Nod, trying to fight air with Nod ground. Scarab, my god. My god. I'm actually in quite a lot of trouble here, I think. Just with pop cap again. Fully expecting a Phantom. What? Nothing? Dude, make a unit. What are you doing? That is way too late, man. Did he not have the money for the Phantom? I feel like he did make Barrack Scarab Flamer for no reason. That probably spent quite a lot of his money. So yeah, maybe he just couldn't afford anything else. Okay, so now I need to get that Phantom with a shot from something. I'll try and get it with the laser. Very nice, easy. Now we have a Phantom and he doesn't. So I can start picking off Venoms. This thing has just bombed. I don't even know what it bombed, but it's not great. More Scarabs? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna do this for funsies. Oh, I was gonna fly over the Scarab and the bikes and get the Scarab to kill his own friend. It's a shame I didn't get to pull that off. I may have over-invested slightly in Infernos here. I think the third Inferno was too many. Scarabs, you gonna walk into the fire? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Why doesn't he make a Phantom? Okay, I guess we just win now. I feel like I kind of was rooting for him a little bit. Like, anyone playing Scarabs is kind of a hero. I'm going to surrender to him. There you go, buddy. Thanks for playing Scarabs, man. You're welcome. Anyone who plays Scarabs gets my respect.
Destroyed.
Alright, there we go. 4-1, but also really 5-0. Just wanted to give the Scarab guy a win, you know. Like, he's playing Scarabs. He deserves it. Let's go have a look at his deck. I mean, yeah, this guy's a trooper. Oh, he plays MSV? Oh no, I've made a horrible mistake. Oh, if I'd known he played MSV, I definitely would not have given him a win. Ah, oh well. He's at 3 wins in Credit Blitz now. Maybe he can get the 5. Be good for him. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. Didn't get to do anywhere near as much base killing as I wanted to. I really wanted to base kill people with Inferno, but like everyone just kept having Phantoms, and it made it really difficult to get to the base. It was like Phantom, Banshee. This guy was just... I mean, lol. This guy had the Banshee as well. This guy had Phantom. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it, regardless of the lack of base kills. And I will see you all next time.